All right, y'all, here we go. Going live once again on another credit video, giving y'all credit secrets. All right. Now, there's a there's a big problem that a lot of people have about talking about their credit score. Oh, my credit score is a 700, it's a 750, it's a 770, and so forth. But just because you have a high credit score, that doesn't mean that you actually have credit. It don't mean that. And see, people might say, well, how do you figure that I got such a high score, but I don't actually have credit? All right. So just because you have a high score of a 770 or 760, it doesn't mean that you're going to get approved for the credit cards or something similar that you want. Okay. But definitely pertaining to credit cards. Okay. Now, I made a video earlier today talking about uh, the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and I was denied for that card in the past because I didn't have what they felt that I needed. I had the high score, which is great, but the only thing that I had at the time was this. I'm about to get it out for y'all right now so y'all can see what I'm talking about. So what I had was the only thing that I had reporting to my credit was a Burlington credit card. My Burlington credit card with a $300 limit. So the lady from Chase, she like, well, I understand you got a high score, but you don't really have any history with other products. So she didn't want to give me a Chase Freedom Unlimited card, which is right here. Chase Freedom Unlimited. So having that high credit score, but it's shallow. You got a high score, but you got a shallow score. And that's something that I didn't really understand. I didn't understand that, and it hurt to get denied because I didn't fully understand what it meant. If I was going to have a high score, well, why am I being denied? But now that I know more about credit, I know the reason as to why you would be getting denied with a high score, but you don't have the history. You don't have the history backing up your case. So now that I have a deeper understanding of what they mean by shallow credit scores that are high and high credit scores that are deep. And what I mean by deep is, as I just showed you, the Burlington credit card, that Chase Freedom credit card. I also did a video talking about the Chase Freedom Flex as well. Um, so that's just a little bit of an example of having a deeper credit file. Okay? A deeper credit file. They want you to have things that will add up to you getting certain credit cards. Now, it can be kind of tricky when you don't understand it. And that's exactly why I'm trying to break this down to you right now today about credit scores being shallow and credit scores being deep. Okay? If you have a high credit score and you don't have that many accounts on your name, although you have that high score, it's still shallow. It's shallow. So when I was denied for the Chase Freedom Unlimited, when I got denied for this, I had a 778 credit score, which is, it sucked. It hurt. But even if you do get denied, there is a reconsideration process. You can Google search it. Chase reconsideration for personal credit cards, your Chase reconsideration line for business credit cards. You'll be able to Google search it. And there's other reconsideration lines as well. But I'm going to give y'all a hint. Okay? I'm going to give y'all a hint from what I've realized personally is that the Chase customer service is pretty good at overturning denials. Okay? So that's my hint for y'all. If y'all want to get a Chase credit card and you get denied, you better try calling that reconsideration line. All right? Make sure you do that. You don't always have to take that no for an answer, because that no might not always be final. Okay? So call that reconsideration line. Google search it. I called them so many times, but listen, I don't know about her. You're going to have to Google search it. You're going to have to look it up, because I don't feel like doing all that work. Maybe I should have did it before I made the video, but you know what? Y'all got to do some work too. All right? But still make sure y'all like and subscribe, because in the future, I won't be as lazy in the future. I will be giving you more jewels, but stay tuned. I'm still giving you this game today by telling you in the first place to try that reconsideration line anyway. So get off my back. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. You do not want to have or continue to have a shallow credit file. So you got to make your file grow. Make your credit file grow. Okay? Start small. Go for cards that you can get approved for. Don't try to go for the top of the line card when you don't know if you're going to be approved for it. Okay? Don't do it. But if you are going to go for a card, I would suggest if you're going to go for a card, go for a card through Chase, because at least you give yourself the chance at getting the card anyways, even if you're denied. Okay? You still give yourself a chance at getting the card. Not only was I denied for the Chase Freedom Unlimited in 2021, I was denied for this card in both 2021, and I was denied for it again this year in 2022. So call it a reconsideration line and try to have them work it out with you. All right? So the shallow scores, that's high. The deep scores, that's high. This stuff matters. This stuff matters a lot. So if y'all taking down some information, get your pen, get your pencil. I don't care if you get you a crayon, but you need to be taking notes. A marker, whatever, I don't care. So keep in mind that you have to make your credit profile deeper or thicker, whatever you want to call it. All right? But that's enough for this video today. Okay? Stay tuned for the next. I'm out.